Today on the welcome wall, our family's names are going to be unveiled, and that is my dad's name, Francesco Carl Samethini, and my mother, Elizabeth Samethini. I'm Christina Samethini. My sisters Miriam and Francesca and Sandra, who's not here today.
Our family background is actually from Dutch Indonesia, when it was a colony of Holland, and we were all born there. Then the war came. Our father ended up in Thailand working on the Burma Railroad. Mum and I ended up in Ambarawa in a camp. After the war, Francesca was born, Stina was born, Sandra was born, and we stayed in Indonesia for a while but couldn't really be happy again. So we went to Holland, where we tried again for a few years, and then our father decided and made a huge decision about migrating to Australia. Our family arrived in 1960 by ship, ended up in Skyfield Hostel. We stayed there for a little bit, then we ended up in Villawood Hostel. We had to stay there until my father had a job. We were not allowed to leave. Dad found a job and we ended up in Blacktown, where my father bought a grocery store, which, pity enough, it went broke and Dad lost all his money. And he found then finally a job after a long time, hard time, a job at the lottery office in Sydney. So we all moved to Bondi.
Sense of arrival by then, wasn't it? Bondi.
Yeah.
Bondi was beach. So
Sunshine.
It was wonderful.
After
yes.
that, I wanted to stay in Australia.
Yes.
Yes, Australia was good.
I remember my father saying, "I failed you girls." And we were always saying, "But you haven't. We're here in this fabulous country, Dad. We're so glad we're not back in Holland. There's so much more opportunity here." So the welcome wall, it covers a lot of things for us. Mum and Dad's ashes were scattered not long ago, and it's a place, we haven't got a place to go to remember them, if you like. The fact that Mum and Dad's names are engraved somewhere here on this country, this land, and also for our children, mostly for them, to be honest.
That's right.
Wonderful for us, but mostly for them and their children.